New day, different shirt, same pants because they were dirty. So I got all the sanding done on the drawers right here. Let me show you these things. I think they look fantastic. They look really, really good. The hardest part was getting these edges right here, or on the front face to this edge. That was really tough, and I couldn't get it with my orbital sander because it's the shape of it. So I got the sanding block and I just rubbed it against this edge right here, and it got it very, very well all the way around. There's still a couple of pieces where I see some stain, but not much. I think it's very doable. I am gonna go back over these with 220 grit on the face and everything as much as I can, because I did go over it with 60 grit, but they look fantastic. So now I'm going to start sanding the side right here, and I don't think I'm going to use my citrus strip or the mineral spirits. I'm just gonna sand through it, cut through all that. The old paint, the paint it's raw wood, and then you have a stain on top, and then you have just a gray wash paint on top of that, and it comes off super easy. So I'm not even gonna go try this citrus strip. I'd rather just cut through it all than put it on. I really wanted to use it, but I really don't think I need to. So let's do it. Maybe I should see how much the mineral spirits is gonna do. It's taken off fairly easy, but just to test it out, what can it hurt? Yeah, we're just gonna pour this on and see what it does. Yeah, I don't know if this is doing anything, or should it be doing anything? I know it's supposed to work with oil-based paints, which I know this is not oil-based paint, but it seems to not even be ripping up the varnish, the stain on it. So maybe it is a good idea to go with the stripping gel, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep on continue to sand. What I am worried about is getting these pieces right here. That's going to be really tough with this one. It doesn't bend as much, or mold to its shape. I do know that they make sanders. I think it's called a prep sander or something like that, and it's square and it's soft, and it does a good job getting around these shapes. I don't have one. I'm not going to invest in one right now because it's literally the first flip I've ever done with furniture. So I'm just going to do what I did on the drawers and just kind of work my corner in there. But these right here, I'm just going to have to hand sand. It's going to take a lot longer, but it is what it is, what I got to do, which I'm okay with that. I'm extremely happy with this and very hopeful on it. It's going to look really, really good. Okay, so I got all of it pretty much done. Now I'm working on sanding these corners right here, these edges, And I found out 2 ways to do it. One is with the sanding block, good at getting, you know, just the edges and flat spaces that I couldn't get with the sander, the orbital sander. And the other one is the actual sanding pad for the orbital sander, folded in half, and it's good at getting those really tight corners and edges. So that's helping out a lot. So I think the next step is filling these holes in the drawers. Let that dry, then I'll stain it, and then go pick out a paint or figure out what to do. So I'm excited for it. We are pretty much done. Ta-da! I think it looks pretty good. We're very close. We're not perfect on it yet. I still got to do some minor touches to it. But what I'm gonna do next is I am going to fill these holes with our wood filler that I bought. Because the hardware that I bought, they're a little bit shorter than these holes, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fill these in. I feel like now's a good time to do it, so we're gonna try it out. Again, I have never done this before, and I'm learning as I go just based off of videos that I've seen on Facebook and YouTube. So here's my wood filler. I gotta cut that open. All right, I got them all done. Now I'm just gonna wait for them to dry. It doesn't match exactly, but it's the only one I had, so we're gonna stick with it. And I'll wait for them to dry, then sand them down, and I guess go pick out a stain and a paint to do it. What I'm leaning towards right now is staining it some kind of American. I know there's Minwax makes an American oak, I think, stain. I'm gonna do that and then do a whitewash over that, and I think that's gonna look really good. But for right now, I'm gonna work on these crevices. What I've been doing is I have this little golf club cleaner, and I take that little point right there and I just kind of rub it on those corners, and it scrapes off some of that paint, and then it's got some wire bristles on the top right here, and I scrub it off. And that's been working really well without damaging the wood. So I've been having a good time with that. Oh, I did find a major flaw. Let me show you real quick what I gotta do. I'm kind of glad this happened so I can learn how to fix it. Let me show you real quick. Here, the trim is messed up on the bottom. So I gotta fix this whole piece right here to make it look like this side, right here. So I've never done that, so I'm gonna learn how to do that. So I gotta get some wood putty or filler or Bondo or something, apparently based off my research, and fix that to make it exactly look like this one. So I'm kind of excited about that. So we'll see how that turns out.